Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Carmen, and today we are thrifting. So in my last video, I asked what kind of thrifting videos would you guys like to see? And a lot of people said thrifting for a theme. So with that said, today's theme is Ralph Lauren. I have always loved the Ralph Lauren aesthetic. It's very classic and timeless, which I'm already a huge fan of. I don't like to follow too many trends. So when I think Ralph Lauren, I think of heavy layers. I think of silver. I think of deep wood tones and just classic, elegant pieces. So that is what I am focused on today. Of course, if something outside of the Ralph Lauren aesthetic catches my eye, I will grab it, but I can't wait to bring you guys along. So with that said, let's go thrifting. My first stop was Rehome Superstore, and you guys, this place was huge. It was full of so many treasures, and luckily it was pretty empty as far as people goes. So I was really able to take my time and look through everything and have a great time. If you've seen my other videos, you know I have been really drawn to blue this summer, and this store had a beautiful collection of blues. Now, Ralph Lauren Home does offer some really pretty blue dishware. Now, that will run you about $30 a plate. So if you are looking for that aesthetic, check the thrift store first because it's going to be a fraction of the price. Although I do not consider this candle holder to be Ralph Lauren, I thought it was really pretty, and I usually see this in glass, so this was very unique. American flags are very Ralph Lauren, as well as crystal. This crystal ice bucket was really heavy and really nice. It was $20, so I left it behind, but it definitely went with the vibe. Dark wood furniture always makes me think of Ralph Lauren. Even though this piece was a little bit cherry, it still overall went with the vibe. I wish this ice bucket would have been in just a little bit better shape. I love the gold handle on the lid, but as you can see, this gold strip was pretty damaged, so I left it behind. And up first on the list of things I regret not buying would be these silver dishes. I love the detail around the edges. It's like a roped kind of braided look. I was feeling lazy at the time when I saw them, and I was like, oh, I don't want to clean these, but I probably need to go back and get those. The silver hurricane is very Ralph Lauren. I could just see a big candle in here, and this being out on a back porch or even a front porch. I think it is so stunning. I think Ralph Lauren always does glassware really well. Their glassware is always like etched and detailed, and so I was really excited to see what this store had to offer. I love these, but they were too heavy. I looked at these, but there were only like three, so that was super disappointing. But I did find this set, and the detail is just chef's kiss. I love everything about these glasses. Y'all, this picture frame section did not disappoint. They had so many good options. I really like this one with the glass and the silver. Might need to go back for that one, but they had some really good silver frames here. So I think I hit the jackpot with these. Now, I typically don't associate Ralph Lauren with baskets, but I love baskets, so I had to stop and check them out. I really did like this one. I feel like the color, like I said, when I think of like dark brown, I think of Ralph Lauren. So I like this basket a lot, and it was only $3. And of course, I had to check out the men's shirts just to see if I found any polo shirts. And as it turned out, I got really lucky today and I did find one. I felt like this little kitchen island was giving both the Ralph Lauren and Nancy Meyers aesthetic. I thought it was super timeless and traditional and elegant. If I were to associate any kind of basket with Ralph Lauren, this would be it. I love the handle, the dark brown, and it had like little gold studs. Like I said, I typically don't think baskets are Ralph Lauren, but if I had to pick one, this would be it. And up next on the list of things I regret not getting would be this little dish. What was I thinking, you guys? I love this bowl. I believe it went with those dishes that I saw earlier because it had that same braided edge. I think it's really beautiful. I feel like I've seen these little hurricanes at the dollar store, so the fact that this one was $5, I was like, eh. I am obsessed with this silver chafing dish. I mean, it is just so elegant, so timeless, and I love the little feet. I love the handle. Ugh, so beautiful. I personally want to add more blazers to my wardrobe, and how cute would a pin like this be on a blazer? Very Ralph Lauren. All right, let's do a haul. So today's theme was Ralph Lauren. I think it's fair to say you can't do a Ralph Lauren thrift day without buying a Ralph Lauren shirt. So this is a women's shirt, so I'm excited about that. It fits me perfectly. I just tried it on over my clothes in the store, and I love the color. There's no stains or anything on it, so for $5, you cannot beat that. Side note slash announcement, I've been posting on YouTube now for about a month and I have 500 new friends here. So thank you if you're one of those 500. And if you're not, let's be friends. So I'm super excited about this little community that I've built here. So thank you all. In keeping with the layered Ralph Lauren theme, I found this hurricane for $15. And I envision putting a huge candle in this, and I have seen these styled on coffee tables and buffets, and I think it is so timeless, so elegant. So I'm super excited to put a big candle in there and have this just be a nice centerpiece. All right, so next up we have silver picture frames, very Ralph Lauren. They were $3 each. I love when I see these styled with black and white photos, so that is the plan. So for $6, I think that is a good find. Also, to add to my layered wish list, I found another candle holder. So thought this was really pretty, and it was 95 cents, so you can't beat that. And last up, we have this set of glasses. I got a set of 6. They were $3 each, a little pricey, but I just love the etching. Like, I think it's very Ralph Lauren, very classy. So happy about these. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for coming with me on my Ralph Lauren thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the things. I'm so grateful for this little community and my 500 new friends that I have here on YouTube. So thank you guys for joining. And if you have any suggestions of thrift hauls that you would like to see next time, just let me know below.